Hi, my name is Julio Quiñones, and tonight I would like to share with you the importance of the things that we do on a daily basis and how to worship God through them. We have been getting together at church to study the Bible and learn about the Bible and how they show us and guide us how to share the gospel with other people. I want to share something with you really important today, and it's about a career that can guide me to glorify God on a daily basis. One of the things that we're going to be talking about today is going to be main point number 1, the Armed Forces Chaplain career. Main point number 2, how important is their role towards spiritual accommodations. And main point number 3, it's going to be how I can glorify God through this career. Having an idea on what we're going to be talking about today, let's go ahead and get started. Main point number 1 is the Armed Forces Chaplain career or job. According to eHow.com, they said that a military chaplain accompanies soldiers as they perform their missions around the world, acting on their spiritual leaders. To be able to become spiritual leaders, these people, they need to be ready, they need to prepare, they need to study. There's a lot of requirements. The most important ones are education. First of all, they need to have a master's degree on theology or some other kind of religious studies. After that, they need to complete a physical evaluation through MEPS, which is the Military Entrance Personal Services. After that, they have to go through a 12 weeks program to become an officer. They have to learn all this stuff. They have to get ready because they're going to be the teachers, the preachers, the instructors, the counselors of our soldiers. They're going to guide them how to do things to follow and glorify God. We have concluded our first main point. Now we can move to our second main point. Their role on the religious accommodations. The armed forces cannot deny you to go to church. The armed forces cannot deny you to glorify God or to go to places where you share your faith with other people. All the way from basic training, boot camp, the armed forces will give you the tools that you can actually go to church. They will give you the time to do it. This is the job of the chaplains. They have to make sure that these things are happening. They have to make sure that the people are having the benefit to go to different places and worship God. An Air Force Brigadier General named General Stendhal told the Air Force Times, "It's not my job to grab everyone by the uniform and shape them into being a Lutheran. Quite the contrary. It is to be sensitive to the airman's spiritual needs." It's not about, the chaplain is not going to take that person, push that person into church. No, he's going to make sure that if the person is seeking God and if they need help, there's going to be somebody to provide for them. As right now we have learned about the duty and requirements for the chaplains and how is their role towards spiritual accommodations. So we're going to go to our last main point. How I can glorify God with this job. The Bible says in Romans 10:14, and I read, How can they call on Him unless they believe in Him? How can they believe in Him unless they hear about Him? How can they hear about Him unless someone preaches to them? It is our job, it is our duty as true believers to guide people to God, to show people the way to become Christian, to show people the way to start believing in God. If I can become a chaplain in the armed forces, my job will be to provide our soldiers with this kind of help. I will guide them through the Bible. I will preach to them. I will talk to them how important it is that with the things that we do on a daily basis, we must worship God. We must glorify God. And that would be my job if I'm able to become a chaplain with the armed forces. Today, we hear about the armed forces chaplain job, their duties and requirements. We also talk about their role towards religious accommodation. And our last point was how I can glorify God with this career, with this job. In conclusion, it is not about what I want to do. It's about that all the things that I'm doing, God will be glorified. It is all about that all the things I do on a daily basis, God must be glorified. And with this career, I will be able to glorify His name. Thanks for your time, and God bless you.